return to the Mac. Get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up, first shot, come strut walking. A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, nope, y'all can't copy up. Glad moonwalking, and this here is our party. My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it all way. Chrome music, I shed my skin and put my bones into everything I record to it. And yeah, I'm on. Let that stage light go and shine on down. Got that Bob Barker suit game and Plinko in my style. Money, stay on my craft and stick around for those pounds. But I do that to pass the torch and put on for my town. Trust me, on my INDEPENDENT shit hustling. Chasing dreams since I was 14 with the 4-track bustin'. Halfway across that city with the back crush shit. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give that to the people, spread it across the country. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give it to the people, spread it across the country.
Here we go back, this is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Here we go back, this is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
Now, can I kick it? Thank you, yeah, I'm so damn grateful. I grew up really wanna go fronts, but that's what you get when Wu-Tang raised you. Y'all can't stop me, go hard like I got an 808 in my heartbeat. And I'm eating at the beat like it gave a little speed to a great white shark on shark week. Raw, time to go off, gone, deuces goodbye. I got a world to see, and my girl, she wanna see Rome. Caesar make you a believer, nah, I never ever did it for a throne. That validation comes from giving it back to the people. Now, sing this song and it goes like, raise those hands, this is our party. We came here to live life like nobody was watching. I got my city right behind me. If I fall, they got me. Learn from that failure, gain humility, and then we keep marching.
Can we go back? This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Go back. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
Chad, good morning, baby. Started a little bit earlier today because our load shedding schedule, I don't know on what schedule we are, so I'm expecting for us to potentially go off at 10. So that's why I'm gonna go a little bit earlier today, so we at least, if we go off at 10, can get some analysis going here for you guys. So let's pray and hope we're not gonna go off at 10, because there's quite a bit of volume in the market. So hope you guys are ready. Slasher Cakes, Amina 009.5. Good morning, Boss Bobby. Steinsberg. Wat gebeur in Steinsberg? Keegan's going to arrive shortly. He's on his way. And then also a big one this afternoon. The podcast with Sailor Dean. I think you guys would have seen that. So, Chad, real quick, I'm going to run through my analysis. And then when Keegan comes, he can run through his. We had CPI late last night coming out of Japan. Let's quickly look at that. Came out quite a bit softer than expected. Where is it? Why can't I see it? Let's quickly see. Oh, here's it. 1.6 year on year and 3.1 month on year on year, excluding food, and quite a bit softer. And then also we had the BOJ monetary policy meeting minutes. So I've been monitoring GJ, EJ, and UJ. But with that being said, Chad, a little bit later today we've got core personal consumption expenditure. That's also a measure of inflation. They're expecting a drop in the month on month to actually increase from 0.1 to 0.2, but expecting a drop year on year from 3.2 to 3%. So interesting. That is, what time is that? Okay, that's half an hour before Keegan starts with his session. So let's just keep that in mind. All right, Chad, we have been stuck in a range for 6 days now. You'll see the title is Breakout Friday. I don't know. One thing I do need to note is that, remember, I talked about the 200 EMA, daily EMA. Just looking left with me here. Remember, I told you guys there is that chance that for at least 2, 3, 4 days we could be sticking around that level before we either break out to the upside or before we start breaking lower. So we've already been here close to this level for 4 days. Is today the day where we get something similar like what we saw here? Let me just show you this. See how price tried to hold as support here, and then on the 4th day broke through to the downside. Are we going to get something like this, but now to the upside? That is what I'm considering. So on the day, I am bullish. I started off the day, I actually woke up at 3 this morning, started working. On the day, I was neutral at that stage, looking at price, because we haven't broken the previous daily high yet, but we have now broken that previous daily high. We've been holding above 103. So let's quickly see what the 5-minute is telling us. Alright, Chad, 80 is bullish, trading above the EMAs, trading above the daily pivot, and very, very easy going into the rest of the session. I believe this is a weekly high as well. Let me just confirm. Yes, so the weekly high has been set so far today. And on the 5-minute, very, very easy, we're going to monitor Asia highs. If we can get back to Asia highs, actually going to set my alerts now, 103.18. And that is a very, very easy setup for that continuation. Alright, US 30. Yesterday being neutral due to the fact that at any stage we can start moving to the upside. Very interesting for me now is yesterday we took out the previous daily low. We closed bullish, even though we closed bullish up against this previous area of resistance. Does this now become a swing low formation for us to continue higher? I would have actually loved for price to just tap in a little bit deeper to continue higher, but it is what it is, so we'll see what's going to happen here. But I am still neutral on the day. Tilted to the bullish side because this is still a range. So let's see on the lower time frames, what do we have here? Lower time frames also relatively straightforward today. 80 is starting to turn bullish. A lot of bullish momentum yesterday from the 80 into the session, and already taking Asia lows, already trading at the daily pivot. So very, very easy going into the session. Daily pivot, all you want to see is something like this now, and I do think we can go and retest yesterday's high. What did yesterday do? Yesterday we initially had that sell-off, and then later in the session, what time was this? 10 to 4. There was your little break above the daily pivot. Didn't give you, how much did it give you? 68. Came all the way back down again, and then all the way back. So very, very choppy session. So daily pivot, that's what we're going to monitor going into the session. Nasdaq, let's quickly look at Nasdaq daily. All right. Again, remember when we had this daily close on Monday, Tuesday, we said we're still bullish because at any stage we can still continue higher, and we are now creating all-time highs every single day as we go. So a big one for me is this potential breakout level there, and you want to see what Nasdaq is going to do there. Still neutral on the day because we haven't had two bearish daily candles to confirm a resistance. So again, at any stage you can see no top wick on this candle. Can this thing just flip bullish again and continue higher? So 5 minute, let's quickly check the 5. Let me just put this a little bit down. All right, 5 minute, we are 80s bullish, weirdly enough. 80's been diverging with price. You can clearly see it here. There you can see the 80 clearly diverging. So are we going to see something bullish today? I do not know. That is something that is still to be seen. So what I'm expecting for price here, Chad, give me 1 second. What I'm potentially expecting for price is something like this to happen. Tap into this previous area, breakout area, start breaking to the upside and run from there. So that is the setup that I'm looking at. Still looking relatively long, so we'll see. Give me 1 sec. Keegs is back. I'm almost done with my analysis. Let's go, UJ. All right, Chad, UJ. Let me just get this. I don't know what's happening with the seat. All right, UJ, let's quickly run through it. Remember yesterday we said we were still neutral because we were holding that weekly pivot. We were holding up against this previous area of resistance, quite a key level, but longer term still bearish on yen. So technically we could be bullish on this. However, was this pullback deep enough for price now to go and start breaking out to the upside? I don't know, but one thing I do want to say is that if we start rejecting this little level here, this intermediate support level, if we start rejecting there, most likely what you'll see is a continuation to the downside, and that will complete a 3-wave pullback correction, maybe even a little bit deeper. So still going to be a little bit choppy, a little bit range bound, but as mentioned, CPI came out quite a bit softer in Japan, so that is negative technically for the currency. AD looking relatively bullish, firmly to the bull side. So only thing now, however, is we have been bumping our heads up against this Asia high level. I haven't really cleared it. We've got the round number there, 148, and we've got the half round here at Asia low, so nothing clean on UJ for me as of yet. GJ, however, let's quickly look at GJ daily. Daily is still technically bearish for me, even though we closed weak bearish. It is still bearish. We haven't created any type of bullish structure. We can come all the way back down to 186.58, but still going to lean neutral on the day due to the fact that we had this push up. At any stage can this daily candle just do something like this and break out. So I don't know when the market is going to get ready to make that move, or whether we're going to continue down. So still neutral on the day for me. Lower time frames. What is the lower time frame showing us? Yesterday we had that 188 key level here that we monitored. Very choppy. I know Neil took a short here, killed it shortly afterwards, came down, came back up again. Basically ran into that level 3 times before we got that massive sell-off. So yeah, not very clean. Still within the Asia range. 80 is still looking bearish. You can clearly see here, Chad, 80 is strong bearish. We basically nipped above the 200 right there on the 80. And what I want to see now, potentially for positions, is we've got the 50 here. And if price is going to continue lower, I want to see price do something like this a little bit later. And if we can start rejecting these Asia lows, I'm then going to target the weekly pivot and then even lower. So let's see. Only way I can really get bullish on this is if we start taking Asia lows and the 80 starts flipping bullish and we start doing something like this. Here's the off round. So still a little bit tricky for me in this zone. Let me just check here. Okay, EJ, let's quickly run through EJ daily time frame. What do we have on the day? Daily time frame still clearly bearish as well. Yesterday we were bearish for that wick fall. We got that. We are now at a key level 159.95. If price is going to hold here, this is where it should hold to then go and retest those highs. 5-minute time frame. Let's quickly see the 5. All right, it is bearish, Chad. 80, you can clearly see bearish. And how are we going to trade this? If we can get some nice moves in the next couple of minutes, something like this, and then start retracing, I would look for some shorts here from Asia lows. The other scenario is if we start trading back in the Asia range and the 80 starts diverging bullish, I will look for longs gold. Let's quickly look at gold real quick. We were bullish yesterday. However, we had that bearish, no, sorry, this was the previous day. Yesterday we were bearish, turned out to be bullish. I'm just gonna go with neutral on the day because gold is a shit show. Again, 2017, 2030, it has been in this range for almost a week now, but let's see what the lower time frame showing us. Lower time frame clearly showing me that there is some bullish momentum in the market, and I'm gonna say, Chad, monitor this level right here. Monitor this. This is your potential play from Asia lows, and then your other potential play is from Asia highs, but gold has been choppy as hell. GU, let's quickly look at GU daily time frame. Yesterday I was bullish. I was expecting that continuation to go and fill that wick. We didn't get that. We actually closed back below that key level 127.02. We're very close to breaking yesterday's low. Also back at the weekly pivot, so we've been basically spending most of our time close to that weekly pivot this entire week. 80 clearly bearish. So how do we execute on this? Basically at the weekly pivot, Asia lows already tested. Round number, I'm going to say let's see if we can get some type of retest a little bit later up here for potential continuations to come and re-break the weekly low. Otherwise, if we're going to consolidate here, let's say into the open, something like this, and after the 15-minute shuffle, give a little bit of a deeper pullback and then a break of structure, I will execute on this short. I actually had a winning trade early in the week from this weekly pivot off stream. And last one for me is EU daily time frame, clearly bearish. Yeah, you can see rejecting that level right there. Yesterday closing below, so we've got that structure break, already breaking yesterday's low, very close to the 200 daily EMA. You can see previously as well, let me just show this to you. Previously 200 daily EMA acting as a resistance level. After we broke through strongly there, held as support, but again held there for 4 days before actually moving away. So a lot of accumulation there, so just be very careful of this level 108.06. Actually going to mark that just as the 200 EMA. Just be very careful there, because we could get a little bit, you could get something like this happening, Chad. You could definitely get something like that happening right here, where it basically fakes out the sellers and comes back above. So keep that in mind. And lower time frame, let's quickly look at the lower time frame. Okay, firmly bearish. Asia lows not really tested, so I'm going to say Asia lows for potential continuations. I just monitored the headlines from the ECB meeting, so they are looking to cut in the summer months in Europe, so they are set to start cutting rates as well. I don't know about how much, but we're going to see. So Keegs, I am done with everything. The floor is yours, my brother.
Perfect.
Just your price step, 2.5 centimeters to the right. Alrighty, Chad, Keegs is live.
All right, guys, so we're just going to run through basically a quick one on everything that's happened. So if we go look at dollar, I am bullish today. So now why that happened is we actually had a few reports come out yesterday. So basically the US economy just blew away people again. It is thriving, guys, and that's why the Feds are having such a tough time, and why they need to start bringing those cuts in immediately, and they can take their time. Literally the cards are in their hand at the moment because of how strong the economy is doing, and that is purely why you're seeing these jumps in the market. If you go here to the 15, I'm sure we can see there was a little gap. I think it's been closed already, but yeah, there was that gap you can see there to the top. That purely coming with those statements coming out about the thriving market. So again today, I always say when you got stuff like this coming, you can see that push down to the bottom to trade down for that pivot EQ, maybe even just a pivot and do something like that. I do think dollar is going to go bullish. The fact we are back in this zone, straight off the bat, the 103.450 back on the table to see if we can either take it this time or reject, but we're definitely going to be trading up to that again on the day. The fact we're moving here this time, we're just rejection of the 200, but in the past we've seen how we got temporary rejection and then burst through. I see the same thing come for dollar, especially the fact that we actually do have there was some other let's just double check that, guys. Why is this on? Yeah, I don't know why that's a bit off there. But yeah, there's Friday. Yeah, price index coming out today. I knew there was something coming today. So that's what we're going to be watching out for, which is going to boost the dollar. So dollar looking strong, and that's basically what's flipping around everything now. So when we go to gold, I'm actually neutral on the day, guys. And reason being that we had our support. We held this level as support here that you guys can see. But the problem I have is, hold on, let me just put my watermark on for you guys quickly. With gold, the problem that I have is that we're basically in this range. So we're not getting in, we're not getting out. We basically just stuck over here, if you want to say that 2030 and 2014. So that's our little range we're in at the moment. We can see from past how we've also been stuck in here a few times. So until we really start breaking out, there's nothing too amazing that's going to happen. And that's also purely why we can do something like this and trade up. But at the same time, we can just do this and actually trade down and maybe break the range. So on the day, I'm very, very neutral, especially the fact it being a Friday with the data coming out. When we go down to the lower time frames. This is where you guys are going to also see that little bit of momentum change. So we held the support, traded up to the previous day's EQ, and it rejected immediately. Traded back up, rejected. Now because of that little dollar, we've traded there, but again, we are leaving Asia lows open. We're leaving daily pivot open to underneath us, and the EQ, which already is showing us momentum wants to be trading down today. So again, I really do see gold going back for that 2014 today, and I always talk about the third touch rule. So in general, we've had three major touches. We had the first touch, traded away. Second touch, traded away, and now we'll come down for the third one, which I think if we come down, very, very good, strong possibility of us breaking it. So I am neutral purely because, again, I want to see what happens at the 2014 area, but I am leaning more to the bearish side. UJ, funny enough, I am bullish. All the M pairs, not actually, I think I'm actually still bearish on the other two. I'll just double check that, but I am bullish on UJ purely because of dollar strength and yen weakness. That is a no-brainer, very, very simple one to figure that one out. So I haven't really looked at the markets too much. If I do start seeing something, I'll take straight off the bat. I think at this rate, if we can maybe get a little bit of a pullback, but failing to test Asia lows, so maybe mid-range here, somewhere around, let's say the 650, we can look at a number there, and then trade back up to Asia highs. When we regain Asia highs, I'll look to go long. EU, I am bearish, very, very simple one there. Same thing, I'll just look for the pullback if we test Asia lows to go short. EJ, I am also bearish. Now, reason I'm bearish purely on Euro and GDP, this is actually why. Your PMI data from the week was very, very poor, guys, and that's why we are still seeing these things. Even Euro rate decisions, very, very poor yesterday. So we are seeing a lot of these things affecting the markets, those pairs today. So EJ and GJ, I'll still be bearish. But again, I think UJ is just a cleaner setup on them. GU, basically want to see what's going to happen at the pivot here. I'd love to probably just see a pullback, and if we can start trading back down and retake that weekly pivot, gotta look for the continuations on the sells. GJ, what am I looking at for GJ? Honestly, GJ not looking that clean for me right now. I'd probably only look for something when we extend past the weekly pivot. That's when I'll be looking for something on GJ. And then NAS, guys. Okay, so NAS, I am bearish, and this is purely coming now because of the dollar strength coming out. So you can see again, we spoke yesterday about the guys if they were in this trade. We were focusing on what was going to happen at the weekly resistance, and we did reject off of it. That's when dollar strength started to come in. So now that we are there, we can see this weakness starting to fall. So straight off the bat, we've got these little lows over here, so we're going to take note of this as a little support. That's what we want to be focusing on for now. So let's just see over there. I just want to see, you guys, if we find this down a bit, maybe get a bit more of a cleaner zone for us. Yeah, so if we can get some breaks below there, I really think those sells can be on for NAS. So we'll just look and monitor that one. And then going over to US 30, I think literally it's actually a perfect place where it is now. I am also bearish, so literally if we just start holding this, again, break Asia lows, I'll look to go short and hold this, because this will also be quite a long trade if I'm correct. Yeah, again, literally if we can break those lows over there, then literally start looking to go long on the pair, short on the pair. So we can see something like that start coming in. So I'd even say a little bit of a closure below there, and we are on the money. So I'd be watching that. Let's just extend that so it's nice and clean for you guys to see. But that's what I'll be looking on US 30 then for that break below there, and then the continuation. So anything with US 30, we can start breaking under here. Very, very simple. Break below, retest that, take, and then even if we come back up, I need it to hold and then push down, regain S1, and there we can see that waterfall. But that's a quick machine gun analysis on everything I'm looking at for the day, guys.
Shot kicks. Sorry guys, my eyes. I woke up at 3. I fell asleep with Daniel last night, and still my clothes I had on. Woke up at 3 and just went down, started working, and now my eyes are a little bit chalked from sitting in front of the PC from 3 o'clock. But anyways, Chris always got a 5 liter. Alright, Chad. Hopefully we don't go off at 10. already GU melting from that weekly pivot. So maybe we're going to see a retest a little bit later there. DXY also new weekly high. So going to be a very, very interesting session here today. Very, very interesting. Steve Jacobs, Andy Sondre, good morning. Mark Pillay, 009, I think I have greeted you. Dave Vermeer, John, yes, so Benjamin Robertson, good morning. Etienne, Paco, looking for buy on gold. All right, you took out Monday's high and low this week. Yo, it did. Can you guys tell me on TradingView how to get my page looking like yours, Benjamin? What do you want to know? It's just a gray background. If you go to settings, you can see at canvas, it's that one there, the third one. Text is just black, lines is black, and yeah, that's about it. And then the candles, if you go symbol, I just have the bodies red and green and borders and wicks black. Hope that helps. Drive Cocktail, welcome brother. Waden Cave, Ashland V, Hercules. Busy with stats of my own, observing and collecting data. Came to drop a like. Yeah, Chad, if you have not done so, please drop a like. Subscribe if you have not. And yeah, thank you for being the best trading community out there. Thank you for always having a good attitude. Very rarely do we have people coming on here. I think we've only had 3 in the past, if I'm being honest here, so thank you for that. A little bit earlier today, so 13 minutes for the... Yeah, Chris, just want to check if trading news is a breach on Vault Funder. No, it's not a breach. It is not a breach. Yeah, I don't know why that was coming from my boy Keeks. They maybe know he's still a young bull and he's going to react to them. I don't know why they always want to...
Yo, sorry, I just had to go try something quickly. Just want to check if trading news is a breach on Vault Funder. No, you can trade news on Vault Funder.
No, I don't know.
Even when it's live.
Yeah. Even when it's live.
It's a big boy moves there, guys.
Ja, nee, niemand het nou kak gesoek met Keegan, hè, maar...
What happened now?
No, I said thank you for being a great community. I think we've only had 3 trolls come on, and the one guy said they always come for Keegs.
Yeah.
And I said maybe because they know Keegs is a young bull that's gonna attack back. The older bull is just gonna look at the younger bull. But it comes with the territory, Chad. That's unfortunately the thing. Very odd that GJ, EJ selling off with that weaker than expected inflation data.
Yeah, well, and that's Euro. Euro this whole week has just been clapped by fundamentals.
Yeah, I
everything
read,
for Euro has just come out weaker.
Yeah, so I read that they are gonna start cutting in the summer. So Euro already, Christine Lagarde signaled, but GJ, for instance, it is very odd.
Yeah, pound's news this week actually wasn't that bad,
No,
but yet the pound has been very poor.
That's why it's very weird for me. Mariska Joanne. Good morning, Mariska. Mariska, please don't tell me you're a guy as well. It seems like all the guys, for some reason, have Anna V, Anna D, Anna K. I don't know. Who the hell is Void? How did you get ranged? What was your name before that? I can't remember ranging a Void. Good morning. Any trade yet? Yeah, we actually, before you came, we started the session early, so we actually caught this short from here. Literally pending order we had there. Almost like, I think our stop was 2 pips at Keeks, this GJ trade we caught.
Yeah, it was an absolute banger.
Yeah, so we're running risk free now, basically on 1 to 18R. I think I'm going to close at 1 to 100R. Yeah, Keeks, I think I'm going to run this.
Akram, I do remember him.
Akram, okay. Yeah, we caught that tip there. There was a nice fair value gap into a BB plus that migrated into a BB minus.
Yeah.
And
you just had to look for the chalk and the boss.
Yeah.
And you were in there.
And this was a fake buy side liquidity fake with a deep fake into a woke bearish engulfing candle. And yeah, this is one of the techniques I taught ICT when he was part of my mentorship. And yeah, after this 1 to 100 trade, I'll most probably close down the YouTube channel as well and retire, because I did do 1,000 lots on this. So
and wait, where was that? Mariska, we do trade funded accounts. We do support them and back them. Definitely assets that I think all traders can benefit from. What now?
yeah, I did it to do a Derek's Featherlight. Hey, my bro, I talk about those Featherlights. Yeah, funded accounts. I don't think funded accounts are going away, to be honest.
By the way, I actually wanted to talk to you about it because we haven't had it yet. What was it? Wednesday when we had that? Yeah, we had the gold sales. Our boy Don took gold buys.
Is that when he lost
Yeah,
this?
his big loss. But did you see he made a 15-minute video
On his first loss.
Oh, guys, how I've had to change and adapt with my first loss. And I know I've grown because August 8 months ago, I would have felt that loss a lot more. But I was fine. It didn't affect me. And that shows growth, Chad. And I'm like, yes, bro. You took a loss. Like, don't milk it now.
Yeah, because he was quite gunning with that 63 trade winning streak.
Yeah. And now he has to make like 12 wins just to get that back.
Here's my thing. I could have a 100% win streak if I grab 5 pips every time.
Yeah. If you can't do that, there's a problem. That means like almost every trade you enter must go immediate stop loss.
Sorry, Chad, if you come onto the stream and asking any trades yet, you're here for the wrong reason. So we had to hit him with the BB plus.
I've been in USD JPL since 1989 and here close now. Deep blues.
I still remember when I bought gold on my one account at 800, and it's still running.
Yeah, we had a guy yesterday that told me he was in the gold cells from 2080. And I was like, yo, okay.
2080. Yeah, no, I bought gold here at 800 this breakout here. That break retest. And yeah, this is basically my retirement account. I win 100 lots there. And I'll most probably, when I withdraw those profits, I will go into crypto. And then I'll just wait for Bitcoin to hit $1 million.
You know what's funny, is when you took those longs on gold, I was like a little monarchy watching like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. How old was I? 8. I was 9.
Yeah, Steve Rose. So, to think about it, 2009, 2008, how old was I? I was already having sex, my dude, and you. I was already sexual active, and you were like haven't even reached puberty, and you were sitting. I was 6 years old. Sheesh. Alright, chat, 2 minutes 46. Alright, Chatadonia, we've got 2 minutes 38 for the markets to open and Breakout Friday. I think we're going to have a goodie today. If you're not going to get moves today, I don't know. You're going to get more moves going on a date with... let me just stop it there. Alright, so let's just see. Let's just see.
You know what's like, it hurt though, eh? I said this to Caitlin the other day. What was it? It was last year sometime. And I went to my reunion weekend to go watch the reggae. And one of like the kids like walked past and they nearly bumped me and they're like, oh, jammer meneer, sorry sir. And I'm like, hey, whoa, you call it sir. What is this cock?
No, bro, I'm on the Wim stage now. Wim. Hey, Wim. And I'm like, yo.
Hey,
Elspie the other day as well, Tanny. She's like, shit, do I look like a Tanny? Ek soos, nee, jy's a Tanny nou. No, 2008 was, when did I get my Nokia 3310? 2004, 2003, yeah, 2004, yeah. That was the age of the 3310 and the 3330. We had, I think it was called WAN. I don't even know.
What the hell's that?
It was like a internet service on your 3330. Nobody knew how to use it, but...
I still always remember, bro, literally the days, I was primary school going into high school, the days of Mix It.
Oh, yeah.
Mix It.
Give me your Mix It number.
And you know, hey, I'm sorry, I think everyone was, you were OG. If like when Facebook like started coming out, you had to have Facebook purely to play Farmville.
Bro, we played Snake too. That was our game at school. Just to give you guys some perspective on ages, Snake 2 could get the highest score. That was the game we played. 3, 2, 1. Ding, 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 ding. Chat, Friday markets are open. Round 1. Fight.
Trying BBM. Oh my word.
Listen, chat. So here's the thing. Nokia 3310. I was in the hostel. Charged it on a Sunday evening. And the first time I charged it again was the Saturday when I was at home. Bro, that battery on that thing. I don't know. They don't build them like they used to. Alrighty, Chad. Let's see what we're gonna get here today. DXY weekly high. A little bit of a double top formation there. Alrighty. Let's see. I'm keen to throw down here today. Only thing is, what are we throwing down? Is there anything that's standing out for you, Keeks?
I'm literally actually going through everything now. Wait, what? Alright. Honestly, nothing yet, I think UJ probably is going to be the only thing for
Where
now.
do you want to take it from those?
The thing is, I want to pull back first. I want a bit more of a pullback.
Oh, okay.
And then to go back and take Asia highs. I'm a bit skeptical if we take Asia highs now, because it's kind of just been a one-way momentum the whole day.
Sheesh. Caitlin fighting for her life there with that sneeze.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
I swear when I'm sitting in this chair, it feels like it's just automatically it's going lower and lower.
Slowly but surely.
Because like I swear, like I'm sitting here now and I'm like, I feel low. Like I don't feel like I've been sitting this low the whole time.
Just pump it up again.
It's the most weirdest feeling. It's like messing with my head.
You also went through the BlackBerry, or was that before your time?
Nah, BBM.
Your BBM.
You know, that always amazed me though. Hey? Like BBM blew up. Like that was
everybody.
And then it was like the 1 year it
Gone.
just died. Gone. The phones are gone. BBM was gone. Like everything just disappeared.
And now we're sitting with BBL. iPhone 3 days. Don't talk cuck. Whose iPhone last 3 days? Bro, I got this thing brand new and its battery literally lasts fully charged. Took it off charge this morning, already at 85. I don't understand that. Benjamin, I've got, let me quickly show you my indicator list. So I've got the accumulation distribution with moving averages, this one right here. Then I've got the Asia range and kill zones, this one right here. Then I've got the EM8, 20, 50, 100 and 200 right there. And then I've got the pivot point standard on my chart. And that is everything. What is that? There's a banger playlist this pivot guy has. Just want to find it again. We trade London and NYSE, correct. Keegan pilots the NYSE session, and he allows me to pilot this session. Keegadarius. Dude, these ranges have been tough on me mentally. It has been weighing on me. I just want volume in the markets.
Yeah, I'm literally, I promise you, I can't wait for Feb just to come.
Dude, yesterday I was sitting here and I'm like, dude, the market should just move. Like, just move at least. Marvin, I think I'm going to take a trade today. 100%. If today is another range day, shish, my dude. It is going to be tough for my mental health. Alright, Chad, very, very interesting price action here on GJ. Just one thing I do want to basically point out is we've had this bearish order flow all the way down. We've taken Asia lows now. Asia highs still intact, and 80 now starting to nip a little bit bullish. So what I'm going to look for is something like this to happen. And if we can get that structure break, I'm going to go for the longs all the way back up to Asia highs. First little level of resistance potentially is going to be that daily pivot. And if we reject this 187.50 and we start trading back below the Asia range, maybe looking for some shorts, but leaning more towards the long side here. So let's see. Still within the 15-minute shuffle, still going to wait a little bit. EJ not as clean because the 80 is still firmly bearish, but if the 80 can start trading above the 200 and we can get something like this maybe a little bit later, I will look for potential longs. So let's see. GU gonna wait for this weekly pivot to be retested. Just put that there. EU gonna wait for Asia lows. UJ is a little bit weird for me. Yeah, UJ is chalked for me. And then US30, as mentioned, there's that spike of the lows. Let's see if we can hold here. Wait for a closure above, wait for a retest to hold, and a little break of structure, and you can take this all the way to Asia highs and then potentially yesterday's high as well. So let's see. And then Nasdaq, monitor this level on NAS right there. Just mark it out for you boys. 17,354. Let's see what we get. That 3 a.m. wake up was a completely bad idea. I don't know why I did that. There's so much rookie mistakes made in literally a very short amount of time this morning.
So UJ taking it, but I just, like I said, I don't know about trading UJ now.
Chad, how you guys feeling? I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling it, but I'm here. I think I'm gonna feel a lot better if I'm gonna catch some pips here this morning. This GJ long scenario looking better and better as we go. So are we gonna catch this? Are we gonna catch the long or the short? I think this is the pivot point for the day. It's gonna be a banger if we can catch that. I told Mo, I feel it in my bones, and I'm manifesting one of those trades today. I think it was 2 weeks ago, like 2 pip drawdown, and it's literally going to run to our TP. 2 5-minute candles. So we're manifesting some pips. We're manifesting no drawdown and some positive vibes from the chat. Everyone feeling good? How was the week? How was this week's trading? Let me know. It's been tough for me, as I said, not in terms of trading, just in terms of the markets not giving setups, just ranging. So yeah. Full system million Ustad. Keeks, you're looking relatively fresh for on a Friday. You also usually take some strain on a Friday.
Yeah, bro, I'm pushing through at this point. The energy levels are just keep on going.
How's Caitlin feeling for a podcast today?
Good, but I think like she's nervous. But it's not too bad.
Did you give her a little bit of a pep talk? Like,
we gave her a pep talk. I don't think it helped when I told her I was like, we're going to put them on the spot and we're going to throw in random questions with some surprises there.
you will not do that, Keegan. You will not do that. Gonna take a step back after an L week. You don't necessarily have to take a step back. You just need to go through your trades.
But you know, we spoke about this. Like, I understand you want you guys to develop as traders, but if you took all the trades we took this week, you should be up. Like, this is what we spoke about last week. Like, you know, it's been a cuck week.
Are we still positive?
We're still up. The GJ trade, the gold trade,
I think
the second gold trade. Like, we're still up.
But I think the boys machine gun it. That's the issue. I think that's a big killer. Keeks will also back me up on this. In your early phases of trading, that's sitting on your hands. You get to a stage where you just take a trade to get into a trade. You're like, fuck it, I'm just taking a trade. You just want to get that emotions riled up. You want to get that dopamine. But the more you trade, the more you realize if there's nothing for you to trade, you cannot just enter a trade.
There's no point in it. Like, you literally just throw money away at that point.
And then the issue is you get into one or two bad trades, and then it's like, okay, and now you go down that death loop. You wanted to take maybe one or two trades, then you catch yourself hedging trades. Now you're in a short, now you're in a long. Chad, I know that feeling. Been a banger week, really starting to gain confidence every day because of you, gents. No, it's because of you, Craig. You've been putting in the work. We are just facilitators here, so don't give us too much credit. Also give yourself credit. Like we said, this channel is open to everybody. And some of you, you're taking notes, you're taking advantage of the information shared here. You're not sitting here like dummies watching Netflix on the one side and waiting to hear that, Chad, get ready, we're gonna enter, and then all of a sudden it's like, shit, what is Chris doing? Okay, let me just open my MetaTrader here. So well done to you, man. Blandy, everything is a little bit choppy if I'm being very honest here. There has been a lot of chop in the markets. Even if you look at UJ on the 4 hour, I was looking at it last night. Check here. Look at that. Literally from Wednesday. Last week Wednesday. But let's see, Breakout Friday. Alrighty, Chad. Longs are starting to look good. 15-minute shuffle ending in 45 seconds. And what are we waiting for here? All we waiting for is a retest of the 50 or the Asian lows. Waiting for a little bit of a structure to be formed, and boom. Execution. I wonder how the chat feels after the entire week of trading, because some of the guys sit here for the entire session. You think they
take it with us?
You think they're also feeling a little bit chalked at the end of the week?
No, they like, yo, weekend.
Alrighty, chat. Let's see. Yes, my boy Jeff taking some haircuts yesterday. A physical haircut and the market.
That thing.
Why didn't he wait for the shuffle? Then he would have never taken that
You
trade.
never wait for the shuffle.
Oh, really?
Okay. Not once.
So he's fighting the shuffle now.
Yeah, we finally got him into the pivots and the EQ, and now he's fighting the shuffle.
Okay. I know he'll still catch on.
Have you hold on. Actually, let's talk about this for a second. Because it's actually, I swear it's become a thing. The Chad is the one that pointed it out. Every New York session, me and him counter trade. Every New York session.
Yeah, but the thing is, his strategy, he doesn't follow flow. He tries to catch the pullbacks.
Yeah.
So we for instance, we follow. Chad, here's something you need to remember. Let me give you guys some advice here. I've always talked about this. Let's say on a trending day, let's say market's trading up on. Let me just put it on GJ because we're looking here to potentially trade this. So let's say the markets are trading up during London, and it's firmly bullish. Then the pullback occurs during that overlap period. It is very, very likely that this move that happened during London, the New York traders are going to try and emulate that same move, because again, unless something significantly changes in terms of data, there was a reason why the European traders traded bullish. So the New York traders are going to do exactly the same, and that is why you can target the daily high or the London session high. It is very rarely that you trade up and then come all the way back down unless it's a range day. So keep that in mind. So I've seen a lot of guys get caught out where, for instance, yesterday he was trying to buy EU, I think here somewhere. Yeah. He tried to buy it here yesterday, but the 80 was firmly bearish. We already traded above Asia highs. We already fell from the daily pivot. It wasn't close to even the daily S1. So I think his buys happened here somewhere. And then it went through to the S1 and then basically bottomed out 6 o'clock last night. So just be very, very careful if the market starts to trend after consolidation. So
yeah, my only thing is, that was a clear dollar strength yesterday.
yes.
Clear.
And the dollar yesterday was trading away from that key level there. Right there, remember we said that key level for the dollar held the daily pivot and then broke through that key level there, and from there just went on to the daily R1.
But also the thing was, I mentioned to him was, it was that little bit of a rookie mistake, taking the trade not knowing literally 20 minutes before the rate decisions came out.
Oh yeah.
And that's also what chalked that pair.
Little Chalkerino.
There's a lot of time, and that's the thing, guys. We're actually putting a bit of a video out today for it, but you got to understand all around. You got to have your bases covered on the markets. Otherwise, for example, if you trade those tight stop losses, you can't trade and not be aware that 5 minutes news is coming out, which is going to shoot possibility and hit your stop loss. So you always have to have all your bases covered. You got to understand your technicals. You got to understand the sentiments. You got to understand fundamentally what is happening on the market and when it's happening. You just got to cover everything.
What is EJ doing? EJ still okay. Keys, I think I'm gonna go for this GJ.
CJ, what are you going for on it?
Long.
Oh, okay, it's come up. Yeah,
There's Asia lows taken. There's that half round.
Yeah, I think it will work.
I would have loved just to retest. I would have loved for something like this, Chad. Just a little bit deeper. But let's see. I'm just gonna get my charts ready in the meantime. Alrighty.
I definitely think it could work.
Alrighty, Chad. Friday in the mix. Come down for us. Yes. GG. Beautiful. Just nip that 50. Nifty 50. Nip it for us. Nip, nip, nip. Alright, Chad, what do we want to see? There. Okay. And then after that, we want to see something like this. Let's just draw it out. I want to see a nice little break of structure there. Then we're going to execute. Alright, Chad. There we've got it. Easy as that. Time and price, yes, Keeks. The boys fighting for their lives here today. Chad, come on, baby. Keep those spirits high. We're going to get some trades here. GJ, I've got a feeling GJ is going to do the work here for us today. So don't despair. Alrighty. GJ, come on. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Do it for the Chad. Chad, if we can get a nice little structure break here, a little nip and tip, something like this, I'm going to execute on the close of that candle. We've got some traffic to the upside. We've got this 200 EMA that we need to deal with. We've got that daily pivot to deal with. So there's quite a bit of work that the GJ Bulls need to do here. But I do think there's a setup here for us. The cleanest setup, I would say, at this stage. And what is DXY doing? Alright. Gigs, are you bullish or bearish on GJ? Bullish, eh?
Yeah, bullish. Well, I was bearish to a point, like I could see the sells because of pound being weak, but I am more bullish because of yen
Inflation.
weakness. Yeah, so the thing is, the pound news came out the other day, where today, like if we're talking of today, yen is the weaker one.
Chad, let's just have a look here at yen futures. Alright. All right, GJ. We nominate you, GJ, to give us those pips. Pipettes. Yes, but then looking on the 30-minute is, hey, GJ. GJ. Wait, does the 30-minute not have a bottom wick? The fifth, it's got a little bit of a nippy there. Little nip and tip. Yeah, we just need this break, chat, and I mean, just need that break and 3 minutes. Let's see if this 3 minutes can do it for us. Oh, Mo. This man obviously had a banger this week. Sheesh, Mo. Just throwing lots down. Okay. Okay, 3 minutes, Chad. Let's see if there's no news coming out. I could just private loans. And then we've got, yeah, it's literally just lower tier EU data. So let's see. 3 minutes. Hold the line. How much do we have? 7, 8 pips. Okay. I don't think we've played this playlist, gigs.
I don't know, but it's a vibe.
Come on, GJ, don't do this. Chill out, yeah, a bit. GJ, chill, yeah. Don't be that guy. Alright, GJ. 2 more minutes. Just keep it, yeah. Why do you want to be that guy, GJ?
You're having some fun here.
Bro, these ranging markets have been taking a toll on us. Yeesh.
It's like we're slowly but surely losing our minds.
I was sitting here yesterday and I told Keegs, I don't know why, like, what time did I leave the office? Like 6 o'clock, 6:30. And I'm like, yo, my dude, there's literally nothing I can take. 1 minute. Come on, GJ. Do some work here. Alright, Chad, GJ not ready to put in the work. 50 seconds, let's see. At least needs to close somewhere here, Chad. I don't like, oh, okay. Seems we're going maybe for another little bit of a deeper retest, and maybe we even get a better entry. Something like that. 30 seconds. What is the power of the 30 seconds on this 520? 20 seconds.
Chris, just close your eyes and just enter.
You go first. I want to hear the and then I'll enter. All right, Chad. No closure above, no trade for us, unfortunately. What is EJ doing? EJ also fighting a little bit for its life here. DXY. Here's what I'm thinking though, is DXY could get that deeper pullback. That could bolster the yen in the short term. And what's going to happen then is you're going to see GJ maybe doing something like this, a little bit of a deeper pullback. And then that little break. So that is what I'm expecting. So if you see, check here, if I overlay DXY, but it's not the same price scale. Give me 1 second, chat. I just want to show you here. Remember we said correlation between dollar strength and yen weakness. So check here. There's the breakdown in correlation. You can see they are highly correlated, the DXY and pound yen. But now you can see from this morning, GJ going down, DXY going up. So there's some divergence here between the two. And we are bullish on the dollar, so that is why I'm saying once DXY hits that Asia high level, then pound yen has got quite a bit of catching up to do with DXY, because here's that divergence point. So either DXY is the one faking out and it needs to catch up with pound yen, or pound yen needs to catch up with DXY. How did the 30 close? Let's just quickly look at the 30-minute candle here. Alright. Closing back in the range. If I TP on UJ, but did you share it with us, Boss Bobby? Where is the trade that you shared with us on UJ? Oh, what is gold doing? Hey, gold. Keeks, you're not ready to give up on gold yet, eh? Yes. Bro, look how messy. Look at this. Yesterday that was ugly, my dude. First it swapped these lows, then it swapped those highs, then came all the way back to the daily lows, and now this morning, early this morning, took out yesterday's highs. Now back into a range again.
Yeah, gold to me, that's been a pain, eh? That has taken patience to a whole nother level.
I'm very locked into GJ, if I'm honest. I am very locked into GJ. The thing is, Chad, I would love for it just to come back. Ideally now, I want that Asia low. I want that Asia low to coincide with the Asia high of DXY. If I can get that and both of them meet at the same time, I think we've got a banger here today. So that is what I'm going for. If I don't get it, it's also fine. And then also the potential shorts here on GU. EU also making its way back. I've set alerts there, so don't stress. We're not gonna miss it. Chad, I can't really enter this due to the fact that this candle here is still within that candle. I don't like this. Good run away from us. Then we'll just catch it here from the daily pivot. But I don't like the way that these candles are shaping here, and also due to the fact that DXY is in the middle of nowhere. I want DXY at Asia highs, so I'm just going to patiently wait. Alina Silver. I believe that is Silver. Where is your GJ Asia low? Easter Mace. 103.088. Sorry man, what cock am I talking? There's it. 187.45. Apologies. Let's quickly check here. Dave, you could have taken it, but my only issue is in a case like this, I would rather wait for the pullback, and after I get that pullback, I will either try to short, or if I want to go long, I'll wait for that daily pivot. But if there's a way for you to have entered here, there was no little structure break for me. It was literally just down and back up, so I wouldn't have traded that. Chad, there goes GJ. Wait, DXY should. Okay, let's see. How many pipettes? 6, 7. Alright. Okay, we still have the daily pivot, don't stress. Maybe even a better trade here from the daily pivot, because then everything's going to line up for a long. We'll be trading above the EMA, we'll be trading above the daily pivot. 80 will be nice and firmly bullish, so yeah, even a better trade. Alina, just rewind back to the start of the stream. We actually went through gold. Gold is neutral for us. It's in a range. I'm going to tell you now, buys or sells from 2017. Currently it is looking bearish, so if you start trading below 2017 a little bit later in the session, something like this, you can go short. Otherwise, if you start holding 2017 and you start trading back in the Asia high, you can Asia range, you can go for 2030, but it's ranging. I cannot tell you. Keeks, gold. Somebody asked. There's nothing. What is there in gold?
No, there's nothing. No one told me there's any price action that's told you to do anything on that chart.
There's literally nothing there. Alright, euro yen. Alright, Chad, it seems like we are gonna go for that that pivot buy.
It works for so many other people, so maybe it'll work for you.
What is that?
Just buying off the pivot.
Alright.
Just keep it simple, and it touches the pivot, you buy.
Who says it works for them?
So many of the guys in the chat, they've done that, remember? They've sent us like simple results. Even, wasn't Jabba doing that? Where it was like just going to the pivot, if it touched the pivot, he entered and like it played out.
Oh yeah, Jabba, yeah. So, dude, he was smacking the market.
These guys have more faith in it than we do.
Yes. All right, Chad. You see that 200. Got to get through that 200. Got to get through that pivot. DXY also needs to come back. Right, Vince is in. GJ. Vince, I hope you took it from here and not here against that 200. Because this 200 is your advantage point. So please tell me you took it from this little break here and not here. Into, so the reason I wait for candle closures is because while the candle is being formed, that price can either close above a level or below. So the key levels is what's important for me, because let's say price traded above here, and as price came back to the 50, I just buy it, but that candle is still open. That candle can literally do something like this. That candle can literally close down here, 1 5-minute candle. So remember, I always say the closing of price is what's important for me. If it's holding above a level, that's why you need to wait for it. And then also, why did I bring in like candles, entry formations, for instance, like breaks, retest, all of that, is because I've seen it so many times in my back testing that you can't just enter a candle off, let's say, 2 candles like this. Now you say, oh look, there's 2 bullish candles, I can enter, because I've seen it so many times where, for instance, you add that, you create a resistance in this level, and it actually goes and takes out the low, prints something like this. Literally goes and does something like that. And then I'm asking myself, flip, why did I enter the trade? And that is why all of my entry structures is there to confirm that there's a change of direction, a structure break. Because if you look at it on a line chart, as mentioned, we had all of this continuous bearish order flow to the downside. And then if you look at it, this was the last lower high right there that we took out. So the smart money guys would say there was the change of character, and then that change of character, I don't trade the change of character. I wait for that double break, that double boss, or whatever you want to call it. So that is why I waited for a resistance to form, pull back, and then if I get the structure break there, then there's that chance that you're going to go for a new high on this leg up. So I hope that makes sense. So that is why I wait for little structure breaks, because otherwise this could still purely just be a deeper pullback, let's say into a premium, and now you buy it literally on that pullback, and this is maybe just a pullback to create a new low. So that is why I wait for those formations to form. And again, it was all done through back testing. Like I've said, a lot of years struggling with trading, a lot of losses, a lot of wins, a lot of head scratching, and the product that you see here is basically, it took years of refinement and work, and you're getting it on a silver platter here. If a channel like this was available 6-7 years ago, I would have most probably been retired by now. And I'm just being very, very honest with you. The amount of value and quality what you get here, and not having to pay for it. And I don't want to blow smoke up my arse or Keegan's arse, is second to none. And you guys don't even have to say it's great, this or that. It's literally just I know. I've been in the industry longer than most on IG. Whoever there is, I'm also not trying to say I know everything, but I've been around long enough to see value and quality. And what we do here, even just the daily biases and what we share, if you start incorporating that with your own trading, I cannot see how you cannot be successful in trading. All 195 streams you can go back on and go check the daily biases. It's not like there's no guesswork. Yeah, there's reasons behind the bias. There's reasons for taking a trade. We take losses like everyone else, but every trade we take, there was a specific reason for it. There's no subjectivity with our trading. It's not like one day Keegan trades this, the next day it's like, oh shit, Keegs, but shouldn't you be waiting for this or that? No, it's set. Do you want me to up our mics by 30%? Let me just see if I can do that for you. 30% mic up. Give me 1 second. Just want to make sure there's no feedback.
I want you screaming into the mic.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2 1 2 1 2. How's that, baby? Is that better? I think it should be good now. Is that better? Retired down here. All right, Chad. Okay, so we missed this. Well done if you took it. I didn't like it, if I'm very honest, due to the fact that we had that top wick. That was a valid break, but it's literally a nipple. Vince, you can go break even at this stage, but what I'm going to wait for now, very, very simple. Just going to wait for a simple retest of this daily pivot level, break of structure, then I'm going long. We've cleared the moving averages. We've cleared the daily pivot now. All we need is that retest to hold. And what is DXY doing? DXY, all right. DXY on its way to that round number. Not round number. Asia highs. GU also now in zone. GU now starting to nip a little bit bullish here on the 80. Very, very interesting. What is EU doing? EU is also going for that first retest of Asia lows. So between the two, I'm rather going to short EU than GU, purely due to the fact that Euro GBP has been bearish for me this entire week. And yeah, so I want to trade the weaker one between the two, which is Euro. So what am I looking for here? Nice pullback. All we're going to wait for is some type of rejection, a retest, and a break. So if we get that, I'll short this. There's the potential trade for us. And then GJ. GJ, very simple. We're going to just wait for a nice retest. Nice little rejection to form, and then a continuation. That is so there's two potential trade setups for us, Chad. Please check Frankie, and I'll check it now. Alright. Let's see if we can get that, Chad. I think we're going to get a beautiful trade here on pound yen. Let's quickly check pound New Zealand. Somebody's saying pound New Zealand sells. Let's quickly do a quick little top-down analysis for you on pound New Zealand. Daily time frame, a little bit chalked here. In this daily range right here, you've got support down here starting to break yesterday's high. Very high probability for a bullish move. So let's quickly check the 5. All right, 5 minutes. We've got our Asia low down here. Asia low has been nipped. 80 is firmly bullish, already trading at the daily R1. So what you want to be seeing is whether we're going to get above that level, and then you want to see whether we can hold Asia highs. Okay, so we've already retested Asia highs, so you could potentially be looking for a continuation trade here. I wouldn't sell this unless we can start trading back below Asia lows and then also below the daily pivot. But again, currently it's looking bullish, but let's see, already at the daily R1, so just monitor that. Franc yen, a pair that I hate because both of them are technically safe haven currencies. If I can find franc yen for you, we're gonna look at it. CHF JPY. Alright, where did they park? They parked it there for me. Okay. Quick top-down analysis as well. Daily looking relatively chalked, but I would have, coming into this day, would have been bearish due to the fact we had that daily closure below. Very, very tight little range back to the downside here. So I would have been bearish on the day. Looking at the 5-minute time frame, what do we have? However, the 5 is showing me something else here. It's starting to trade above the 200 on the 80. So it's starting to show some bullish momentum. Let's quickly see where's our Asia range. Asia low still firmly intact. Asia highs also lines up with the daily pivot. So you had that breakout, retest, little structure break there. So can't really sell into this. I'm thinking this thing could go to 171 from the looks of it. So firmly bullish, would rather look to buy any type of pullback, maybe on this half round number here, 50. But if you are feeling strong and healthy and you know something that we don't, you can sell it back to the 50, but viewer discretion is advised as your margin could be called. Alrighty. Okay. Alright, pound yen. Sheesh. We could have been down here. Blues. Almost. Fuck. GJ, I wouldn't really say left without us. We're basically 10 pips up on the day. So if you look at the daily, this is 10 pips from the daily open. So if it's going to move today, there's still a lot we can catch. We've got 188. We've got the daily pivot untested. So it's not gone yet. It is not gone yet. Only thing is, where do we get involved? Ideally, I wanted to get involved here. Just this flipping candle closing like this. If we had a nice little full body bullish candle, I would have been in there. And we were, I think this is where we would have called it a day. Almost 20. Yeah. Let's see, Chad. Very good analysis. Some of you took it. I know Vince took it. Well done, brother. Nothing wrong with Mike. We heard the F loud and clear. Okay. Apologies for that little F-bomb. Chad, Chad, looking at the dailies, we haven't really moved on any one of these pairs. UJ only up 0.1%. GJ only up 0.08% on the day. EJ up 0.4%, so there's still a lot we can catch. GU is literally back at the daily open level, so this thing has not technically gone nowhere. It's literally 2 pips away from the daily open, so we are still well within the daily ranges that we can try and get in on. Sheesh. I'm not crying. Are you crying? I'm crying a little bit inside, Kicks. Look at GJ. And then are you crying? I'm crying maybe a little bit inside. Trading is brutal, Chad. Literally one 5-minute candle not giving me my entry criteria, and off she goes. Beautiful. It is beautiful to see.
That would have been TP for you.
No, I would have. Dude, I'm done. I'm done. I would have stayed here for the vibes, but that would have been my week. Blues. I'm just praying now for a pullback to give us at least a pullback to the pivot. We're not asking for a lot here, GJ. Mo, this is the trade I actually manifested. You're 100% correct. The only thing is, I didn't like how this thing rejected right there at the session highs, because remember, this was the session highs after the open, and that little candle there, that little pipette there that closed above is yeah, it's not for me. Fizzy babblich, it's not for me. But I did manifest it. Actually, if you go back on the stream, where did I manifest those candles? While we're manifesting all of this, I'm just going to manifest 300 concurrent viewers while we're at it. So there's it. Just put it out to the universe. 300 viewers. Alright, chat. I just want to show you where did I manifest. Just want to see where. Just want to rewind and watch that back. Mo, make a note. You must actually clip that. Alright, Chad. Just want to show this to you guys. Here it is. For the guys that went here. Ah, there's it. Okay. Chad, there was that manifestation candles that I drew. And I drew it up to date so that we could enter it. Anyways, Neil van der Westhausen, Blitz Gaming. I'm not saying I didn't follow it. So if you are in the Discord, you would see that this is not a valid entry setup for me. So while we were here, for the guys that have been here for a while, they know exactly what I'm looking for. So while this candle was there, I said I want a break and a close above that level. We didn't get it, so no execution for me. And then secondly, this candle here that closed above, see how that top wick closed below that top wick there. So at any stage can this thing come back to create a deeper pullback. So it's not me following. Dude, I always follow my plan. This is not my plan, and if I miss it, it is 100% fine. I've seen these trades play out hundreds and thousands of times. My playbook is there for everybody to see. So if you took it here and you consider that a structure break, which it is for me, purely due to the fact we had that rejection candle there, I'm not interested. I'm more than happy to sit out, because I've more than likely also seen that if you get a little nip like that, the next candle literally does something like this, comes all the way down. So not really saying I didn't follow my plan. Wasn't my plan to enter. My plan was to enter on this candle here, breaking above, which it didn't. So, but no, I'm no foul. If you took it, amazing. That is what the streams are here for everybody to win at least. Hey. All right, Chad. Weirdly enough, let's check DXY. So DXY failing to hold Asia highs. It's now back at the 200. So let's see. If the dollar bulls are going to give up the 200 EMA on the 5 minute, I think the dollar is chalked. And unfortunately, we're going to come all the way back into this range. And again, go to the start of the analysis where I mentioned we could be spending a week at this level. We spent basically 4 days there. We spent 4 days here. Previously, last year during August, we spent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days before we moved away. Then after 4 days came back again. So this 200 on the daily is going to be something to get through. And I'm just putting it out there now. I actually think we're not going to get a move past here or down here before the end of the month, which is next week, Wednesday, when we've got FOMC. So I almost want to say that we're going to be stuck in this range till next week, Wednesday. 100%. I can almost guarantee you that we're not just going to break out here unless there's some fundamental driver. And that fundamental driver is not going to be Powell pausing rates. It's going to be in the press conference where he starts talking about the rate cuts upcoming. Because if you look at the Fed futures, I spent some time this morning going through Fed futures while we wait for these pullbacks and stuff to occur. Let me just show you quickly. That is one of the reasons I woke up at 3 to make sure that you guys get the best of me here. So go to Fed futures quickly. Anyone can go and check it out. It's on investing.com, Fed futures. It's actually a tradable market where people place their bets as to what the Fed is going to do. So 1st of Jan, market is basically 99% set on Powell holding rates as is. Remember at the start of the year, they were pricing in that March was going to be the first rate cut. Look at it now. They are now 50%. The market is not sure whether March is going to be the first rate cut or not. So that is why the market is sitting on its hands. Most likely also why we're stuck in a range, because Powell needs to tell them, give them some forward guidance. But the market is very, or not, I wouldn't say very sold. Currently, 50% of the market is expecting a rate cut in May. That's going to be the first 0.25% basis cut. Rate cut that the market is expecting. So March, May, this is what's basically currently driving the dollar. So I hope that makes sense. Equal highs. Let's quickly look at what equal highs you are talking about. Where is equal highs? 104. I don't see equal highs. All I'm seeing here is that a market was in a bearish trend. From this consolidation, we broke out of, this is a flip zone for the SMC guys, S&D flip. For the ICT boys, this was a BB plus. So I don't know what the heck this is, but all I'm seeing is that there was a shift. This was the last low high that was taken out. There's a key level that we broke through. We went from there into another consolidation. And if you are a true ICT trader, you would expect one more push up, and then you would start looking for that sell, which also lines up with this imbalance fair value gap looking to the left here. So, and then the fib trader is waiting for that 50% or that 612, which is also in that zone, and the OTE and whatnot. But the market is literally just levels. You don't have to jump through all of those ICT hoops and SMC and all that cuck. If I'm very honest, I've been through it all. You don't need it. All you need is your Asia range, your half round numbers, round numbers, and your horizontal levels. More than that, you don't need. All right, here she goes. Sheesh. Keegs, are you watching this, my brother?
You're watching gold.
Sheesh. GJ. Alright, GJ. I'm crying more and more as I look at this. Yeah, I'm looking at another drive, high, lower. 80, need to work on that. Let's quickly check what's happening in the chat. ICT, FTC, SMC, FDT, FIB, BOB, FOB. Oh, my boy, ICT. I saw somewhere in Twitter, Geeks, ICT traded live. It took a knock. Listen to this guy. ICT said he won't trade live again because the market makers can publicly see where his stops are. So they are purposefully driving the market to his stops. But he's paper trading a demo account. So they targeting that. I just thought I'd let you know.
Okay.
ICT should get. Listen, Chad, please. I love his work. Like he's one of the few traders that has put out a lot of work. Even this little Asia range that I use is based off his theories. But the dude should get off the crack and the cocaine and stuff because that man is living in a world of his own at this stage. I know he's bipolar and stuff, but yeah, the guys are really not going to try and run your $10,000 or $100,000 account or your paper trading account.
That's actually quite funny.
ICT. Again, I don't have an issue that I've got a lot of respect for the guy for the amount of work he's put out. But you should just, the cocaine and stuff is getting hectic. Should get off the coke. Let me just do this quickly. Keegs, what do we do with GJ, bro? I can't do anything with this.
You missed your move there, Chris.
My brew, what? Chatadonia.
That one came and it left without you.
Shit. You didn't take UJ.
I was waiting for the closure above and we just kept on testing and closing below.
Chad, I'm trying to see how we can get involved here without trying to chase price. Shush. 188. Let's quickly see. Chad. GJ. Okay. Chad, I'm gonna wait for 188. Let's see if we can nab something here. If we can hold 188, I'm going to go for it. We've got a little bit of an advantage point up here to the daily R1. As mentioned, I do expect this to potentially be a trending day. All of the fundamentals were out for JPY and for pound. So yeah, the market is ready to make its decision now. We also have the potential. I just want to see. Only thing is, euro is a little bit weak for me. I don't want to. Okay. GU heading to that key level there. The XY would need to get back above Asia's. Let's see. Let's see. There's still some potential for some shorts here. There is still some potential for shorts. I believe in manifesting things now. Gigs, I told you already, starting something here. I just want to manifest the 300 concurrent viewers. So if you, let's just vibrate, gigs, just vibrate 300 viewers. Let's vibrate at a frequency of it's vibrating. We're vibrating to 300 concurrent viewers here. Alright, Chatadonia. EU. Very, very interesting here. Very, very interesting. We're going to still monitor this. Yes, yeah, I feel like Monday, that was a Wednesday. This was a Wednesday as well. Tuesday, Friday. 188.39. Okay. Yeah, Chad, we're gonna have to wait for some type of pullback. That thing is just on a mission. Remember I said GJ needs to catch up to DXY, making a new session high, so this thing caught up. Weekly pivot there, 50. I'm manifesting abs while I eat this dried chicken. Nila, please manifest some abs for me as well. I'll just vibrate with you on that one. Ayo. Alrighty, Chad. We might get the second best trade here, which is EU. Let me just check EU here. Okay. Okay, there's that first retest now after making a session. I want to see something like this. Ideally, retest, create some type of resistance break, and what that's going to do for EU is it's going to give us that little break below the retest and then that second break, and then I'm going to short it from there. And I'm potentially targeting this 200 EMA level. Let me just see if it's going to at least give us 15 pips. Okay, yeah. So there's the trade, and then pound yen. We've got two potential setups for a little bit later here. We either have the setup here, the retest, of the 188 round number, or we're going to go for that deeper retest of the daily pivot. So maybe we don't get it, maybe we do. I just want to see, what day did we take that yen that ran like 250 pips, gigs? That was 2 weeks ago, eh?
Yeah, I think it was 2 weeks ago.
I just want to see how it moved, Chad. I think it was 2 weeks. It was also on a Friday, if I'm not mistaken. 3rd of Jan. No, we weren't trading here. Was it not? Yeah. I just want to see how it moves when it starts trending. Okay, it does give off decent pullbacks. 2 o'clock. Okay. Okay, yeah. No, let's wait. I'm not gonna chase it. Our idea was to take it, yes. I'm not gonna chase it. Let's see EU. I'm going to shift my efforts over to EU now. Let's see if DXY can hold here, and then we're going to go for those EU shorts if we can get it. Let's see. These are the only guys that want their chat to also succeed. Oaks are sout van die aarde. 100% Etienne. 100%. 187.68 support according to Spirits. Wait for pullback. Alright. Okay, the voices are whispering a push again. Sheesh. Bro, listen, please, man, leave the spirits on me also. Yeah, it's just a joke, brother. The spirit thing is getting too much. Keep it clean. Try chicken breast with chunky cottage cheese and avo. It is lit, my brother. I'm gonna try it. I always hear about Chad, guys, but I never saw him. Keegan, who is the Chad? Please just let some of the guys know who's Chad. Keeks is gonna tell you guys now who's Chad.
Wait, what's going on? Leave the spirits.
Guys, it's taking the manifestation thing a little bit too far. Keegan, who's the Chad?
Guys, every single one of you, you are Chad.
Alright, okay, Chad. Yeah, we've got it. Next 5-minute candle. How did this hourly close? Shush. Okay. Let's see if we can break this bearish order flow. There's the retest of Asia highs. Now we just need a retest, a break of structure here. And then once we get that break of structure here on Euro USD, I would love for this to close bullish, even if it's just a little bit more bullish. Just a little bullish body. Nice little break back below. And we're going to go for that 200 EMA target level. So let's see. Oi, didn't get that. Let's monitor DXY. What is US 30 doing? Okay, US 30 still hovering around here. Nasdaq shy of that level. UJ. Okay, UJ at the daily R1. Keegs, I'm going to go on a limb here, my bro. I want to go on a limb here with UJ. And I'm going to say, Chad, here's the round number. Here's the daily R1. If we can hold this 148, and we can do something like this. I'm going to take a quick stab at it, because then this thing is going to go to 148.32.
You
And
also look at the UJ longs long.
yeah, because if it gets through this R1, you guys know the drill. It's going to be a trending day, and the pullbacks are going to be very short-lived, and you're going to get a lot of momentum to the upside. So keep that in mind. We've got GJ here as well. UJ is definitely the stronger one on the day. Currently up 0.23. EJ only up 0.15. GJ up 0.21. So we've got some levels to monitor here. The day is not done yet. The day is not yet done. It is only getting started. Alright. Alrighty. Just quickly gonna run to the bathroom, chat. 3 minutes for the scandal. I'll see you guys now. Kicks, just motivate these guys. I see some of them are falling asleep here. Let's just get them lit.
So I must say, I was trying to read some of that chat earlier, and I have no clue what is going on. These guys are confusing the hell out of me what they're talking about. I've been busy with some other stuff, and next minute I come back and you guys are on your own mission, yeah. But it's alright. We still love you guys. Let's see. I think we need some coop. GJ baby. Chat is low budget version of the Chad. I thought Joel saying chat. Brew, I just don't like people that talk out of cock. Mag my just. ATS was key if he is irritated. Guys, I don't know what I missed, eh? I really don't know what I missed. I was doing something else and all of a sudden this is like going off. So I don't know what I didn't see, but we will see. DXY just holding those Asia highs though, so yeah guys, markets is unclean. UJ and even that GJ, they were the trades for the morning. So personally, I probably won't be trading now. I'll wait for I'm gonna wait for New York session, but that's me. No, leave it, Keeks. Do you have unprofitable months on the market? Yeah, I have had. Obviously, you try to have less of those and more profitable ones, but it's part of the game. You're not going to be profitable 24/7. The only thing that DXY was liquidity sweep. No, I am bullish on dollar. Please inform about gold, bro. There's nothing happening on gold. We spoke about it. We have looked at everything on gold. Go back and look at the analysis in the morning session. Start of the session. I already manifested a bullet, must go to the loo. Yeah, bro, it is. When you're chowing as much as we are and all the water and stuff, you can't help it. You gotta be. But we are just chilling out now. Wait and see.
I'm back. Kicks, come on, baby. You ready?
Man's ready for this one.
Let's
He
go.
went had an energy drink. Now he's good to go.
Chad. Okay, I'm ready. I hope you guys are ready. Let's go, baby. It is Friday. Gotta keep those energy levels high. Gotta keep the chat going. Let's go, baby. We're not leaving here before we take a trade. I don't care if we even have to. Okay. Wait. What is happening here? What is happening here, Chad? Ooh. That wasn't a bullish candle, though. That's my only thing. So let's see. Alright, Chad. Let's see if we can get a nice little bullish candle, retesting that, and a break. Because DXY giving us, there's that little structure break. UJ there. Let's see, GJ. Okay, GJ coming back to 185. Let's see what she does there. EJ, okay, there's some movement here, Chad. We can definitely get involved in some trades here. Beautiful. Okay. It is not done yet, Chad. It is not done yet. You guys thought we were done. We're not done. We're manifesting at 300 concurrent viewers. We don't even need Mr. Beast. We just need good vibes, good energy. And you're gonna see 300 people from another stream is gonna come over being pissed because that guy was telling them to sell GJ 3 times in a row. And at this stage the account is blown. So they're just gonna come here for vibes. Maybe redeposit a little bit and short EU with us. Okay. Alright. What's happening in the chat here? What the heck? What's happening in the chat here? What did No Man do?
Oh man.
Oh, is he spamming here? No Man spamming gold.
Oh yeah, he was. I literally answered him on it. Did you spam him again?
No, I just saw messages deleted. Yeah. Chad, we gotta get a playlist here. What was that banger playlist, Keeks? There was a.
Honestly, I never remember what the name of it
Yeah,
was.
see, bro, there was a banger. Chad, I think it's this one. Let's check. Chad, it's not now the time to fall asleep. We in the business end of the week here. I need you guys locked in and focused. We've got a trade coming up here, and we're not leaving without pips here today. That's a non-negotiable. Absolutely non-negotiable, yeah. Chad, we're gonna mix it up here. We're gonna get those likes up, just because all of you guys are ledgers, and we support one another. But let's check. I think this is the playlist. Took Nas buy at Asia low, move stop loss to break even. Is there anything I need to look out for? Thilo, haven't seen you yet, my brother. Firstly, it's just good manners to say Happy New Year, because this is the first time I've seen you this year, my brother. And I just want to say Happy New Year for you, my brother. But let's quickly look at it. You can't just come and jump out here telling me you took a buy from the Asia lows without just giving me the compliments of the season. But we will forgive you, Thilo, because you are one of the OG chads. All right, Thilo, I like what you did there. If you go on a line chart, you will see that we've had continuous bearish order flow. The only thing now with you at break even, that was the failed move here. You can see there that from that lower high, it failed to make a lower low, so that becomes a target. This is from my SMC days. My only thing now is that there's a very high probability, because we haven't really tested Asia lows since we moved now above it, that price can come all the way back down here and then do a break again. But I think your trade is looking good. AD is nice and firmly bullish. Asia highs are still intact. You've got a nice big Asia range to work with, so I think if you can get something like this, it's going to be a goodie for you. Maybe just retesting this S1. Alright, Chad, what is DXY doing? DXY is absolutely fighting for its life here at this stage. Alright, there we have it. Now all we're going to do is we're going to move this down to a break of structure, and we will be in this. So let's just change the name of this to a boss. Come on, baby. 300 viewers today. Nothing less, nothing more. 300. Let's get this ship back on course. DXY needs to hold again, as mentioned, if we come back into the Asia range, this thing is chalked for the rest of the day. UJ coming all the way back down. GJ is holding here, Chad. So what I'm gonna do here for you guys is we're gonna go for a little bit of a BOS here. 188.085. Got some coffee here that I'm gonna consume now. Energy levels are just gonna go higher and higher from here. Keeks, energy levels up through the roof today, my brother.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm actually even gonna join Keeks for the NYSE session.
Man's feeling that energetic.
I'm here, Chad. I'm here. I'm throwing Jave out for the NYSE session. Keegan is substituting me for the vibes. Okay, Euro back in the range. Keeks, honestly now, DXY, what what are we doing here?
As I said, I've given up on this market. I've given up. That's why I said I'll say in the chat, like, I'm done. Like, I'm not trading now for the rest of London session.
Really?
Yeah, markets are chalked.
Okay, chat. Okay, all right. So it seems like we're back here now. This is where we're at now.
You're gonna be fighting for your life there with it. I'm done.
DXY, what are you doing, my brother? Let's quickly see. Okay, there we continued. Alright, first rejection, lower. This was Monday. Just quickly want to see last Friday. Okay, last Friday was chalked as well. Sorry, chat, I just want to go a little bit back and see how we've been trading on Fridays. Okay, 2 weeks back, nice little equal load. Okay. Nothing really to take from that. Alright. No man, we went through gold, brother.
This man's still asking. Oh my word.
Thank you for joining if you're new. But we went through gold. We said sells below 2017. If 2017 holds, you can buy it up to 2030. But it's very range bound, brother. It is very, very range bound at this stage. There's nothing clean on gold, so the reason you're asking about gold is because you yourself is confused about it. Me as well. It's in a range. That's what ranges do. It confuses traders. So if there's nothing there for you, don't try and force gold. So Jason Maggot, what's up? Maybe GU sell possible. Yes, Dave. I was very sold on the sells coming into the session, but now with the 80 starting to rip bullish and the dollar now starting to fail here at Asia highs, it becomes a little bit difficult. It becomes very difficult because here's my thing. Yesterday I was bullish for that wick fill, and look at what we did here today. We've now tested the weekly pivot 6 times. We have also tested the monthly pivot, because this is the monthly pivot level, 102.686. We took out yesterday's low, flipped bullish, so it's going to take a lot to bring this thing back down, if I'm honest. So I almost want to say we should start looking for buys now from this key level and the daily pivot, because we're trading above the round number. We basically nipped Asia highs now. Yeah, their dollar is dying. Don't force divorce. Sheesh.
That's a new one.
That is why we love this community. Don't force divorce. Sheesh.
So these guys get creative with these things, though.
We should start putting a PG rating. Please note, viewer discretion is advised, as there are some scenes of don't force divorce. Alright, Chad. Gigs, when are we doing our 10 burger or 10 patty challenge?
Whenever you're ready, brother. Whenever you're ready.
I was really psyched up for it yesterday.
We can do it today still.
Listen, yeah. Okay, but why were you still awake? So when I woke up at 3 and I went on to WhatsApp.
I wasn't awake at 3.
No, you were like still awake like after 1.
Oh, yeah.
Were the boys jamming?
No, we stopped jamming we actually were jamming, and we jammed I think till like 10:30, and then I was doing work.
Really?
I was planning some of the stuff for the project, and then I was doing some videos.
Jeez, Chad, look at this, man. Look at this,
That's
man.
what I had to get the other videos ready, the one that's coming out today, and I was working, bro.
No, because I went onto the group and I'm like, you can see what Keegan was online. Like, it tells you like how long ago you were online.
Yo.
And I was like, sheesh, Keegan having a late one.
Yeah, I was working. Shit, the boys not always just playing games.
Listen, but I can do this 3 o'clock thing, eh?
I also, like, my thing is I have to just get past, like, let's say 12. That, like, not 12, like 12-1. That, like, initial tired, and then after that, my mind just kicks into, like, overdrive.
So what happened with me last night was I laid down with Daniel, but I was chalked. Remember I took that Urbanol, and that thing chalked me, bro. And so I laid down with him 7:30. Fell asleep. Elsie said she tried to wake me up. Still have my clothes on from work. Not even under the blankets, bro. Like literally wake up at 3, neck broken, arm is got pins and needles.
Yeah.
And I was like, go down, make coffee, start working. But I mean, if you make that a thing, like to go sleep early and wake up, say like 2, 3.
Yeah. No, it becomes a real thing. But I must say, like, for me, that's when I have my best sleep. It's like when I do that late, like going to sleep like early, like have that nap, waking up, put the shift in, and then when you go to bed, like late, like it's okay. So if you go to bed, you put your head down, you're out.
Yeah, I know you finished. US City, let's quickly look here. Do you take the buys from the pivot? If you took it, I think technically your first buy would have been here. Yeah, this is that bang of a playlist. Your first buy would have been there. Because there's that hold. Remember we said break hold. So a 30 point stop. I don't know where you bought it from, Etienne. Sorry, man, slushy cakes. So your first buy would have been there. You would have had to move up. You had another retest here, and I think you should technically already be break even because it's already, what is this, 75% to your target. And I would target Asia highs if I was you. But yeah, there's the setup. Also, you can see that this move down never took out this swing low here. So it made a new high, pulled back, but never took out this low, so it was still valid. And yeah, if I was you, break even. Go break even, because technically if it's going to want to move away from here, it's going to go now. It shouldn't be lurking around here. Okay, GU. Very interesting. EU also holding on here. We've got the half round here. Beautiful. Yeah, I might. The only thing is my office at home is open plan, so it's next to the living room. So my wife, I told Mo I made 4 eggs and I cut up some onions for me, and my wife was pissed, bro. This was like 4:30, and I just hear screaming there out of the room. Can I put a harder cup? Ek is sheesh. Because the cabinet where the pots are, there's like 50,000 of them, and the one that you want is right at the bottom, and as you pull it out, shit just starts falling. Yo, I was playing with my life this morning. She was not happy with me. Ek is nog 'n urban liefie. Yeah, Chad, I'm honest if I said our setup was here. This for me was a very, very clean, solid setup. I just didn't get my entry criteria as mentioned as well. I said this was our advantage point. Because if price was going to go through there, it was going to go. And then we obviously had the daily pivot. And don't try and change anything, Chad. If you're going to take a trade that looks like this, with a very weak bullish candle, by all means you can go for it. I didn't take it, and I'm not going to cry over it. The analysis was right, the idea was right. My focus now shifts to, is this the session high? I don't know. Is that the daily high? I also don't know. But one thing I do know is that if we create a session high and we start pulling back, very likely I'm going to try and go for the session high that we created now. And either we're going to get a trade here somewhere, or we're going to wait for that pullback during NYSE. And dollar for me at this stage is very, very tricky due to the fact that we had this very nice move above Asia highs, and now we're literally all the way back down again in literally the same amount of time. It's not even corrective, it's literally up, down, boom. What do I do now? I don't have any key levels to work from now. We're trading back into the Asia range. Asia low still intact. We've got the daily pivot here, so this for me becomes very, very tricky. Same with yesterday. Yesterday we came all the way down. There we started grinding here, bumping and grinding, held the daily pivot, and then started moving up later in the afternoon. Are we going to get something similar today? I don't know. But it becomes very, very tricky at this stage for me. Chris, do you have more than one stream of income, or is trading your main source? Johan, why are you asking that, my brother? Sorry, man. I just want to know why. Give me a why. Why are you asking me, is trading my only source of income? Lawrence McDonald. Welcome.
I was going to say, Chris, remember sisters are watching. If we're not going to take a trade, I think that we call the stream a bit early because we're going to have to set up and do the whole...
I'm going to take a trade on GJ.
You take one? You actually take a GJ?
Check GJ. There's that 188 holding. checking on my screen.
Oh.
There's that alert
You're
set.
waiting for that R1. I see. I see.
Johan, don't. Yeah, here's the thing, Chad. Don't be worried about what somebody else is making or what they are doing. You should ask yourself about your income. Focus on somebody else's income. It's not going to help your situation. Oh, beautiful, Lawrence. We're gonna get in here on the tail end. Let's see if we can do some damage here, my brother. Yeah, Chad, I've been there. I've been there before. Where you worried about? Oh, what do you think Keegan makes a month? Oh, what do you think, Chris? Do you think Chris only trades? Yo, how did Chris afford almost 2 million rands in cars, but he only takes 20 pips a day? Johan, here's the thing. When I went into trading, I wasn't poor or broke. So let me just put it that way. I came from a corporate job. I had 3 properties on my name. I had money saved up for 3-4 years in wages or whatever. So I didn't come into trading being poor and needing to make money from trading. So if that helps you, I'm going to be very honest with you. If you come into trading and you literally have 1 month of funds left, you will be, I promise you'll be back in your 9 to 5 within 3 months. Because that pressure of shit, I need to make money to pay bills will destroy you. Literally.
Chris was a bowler.
I was bowling before trading. Yeah, Chad. No, I have to be honest. I didn't come into trading being poor or anything, and have this success story of trading changed my life, this and that. No, I had money before trading. I think that's more a marketing thing, where the guys sell you this story like I sold one of my Nike Air Dunks.
Yeah.
And I flipped that 300 Rand into 4.9 million Rand, and now I'm going to show you how to do the same.
You go into all these guys, and you know what? It's funny. Like, there's the few guys that did it, but like they actually can tell you the story of it. But then there's the I must say the South African influencers. That's the problem. Every single one of them are gonna tell you how they took 100 Rand and made $1 million.
Yeah.
Every single one of them. It's like the minute you click on their page, that's pinned. That's the number one. You want to know how to do this? Well, let me help you.
For instance, the guy from FX Cartel. That guy is a microbiologist. He's got a PhD. He had a lot of money before he started trading. He said it once as well. People thought like he was this poor French guy, whatever, moving to the UK. The guy sold 3 of his companies for I don't know how much. So he had money when he started trading. It wasn't like trading was this financial breakthrough for him.
But Johan, just to answer your question, bro. So for example, when I went full time, that's the thing. I was full time. Trading is what changed my life, and I went full time in it. Like, trading was all I was making my money from. And if you want to use that whole marketing thing, then you can go and say how I was 23 and making more than doctors. Like, you can do that, and you do make that good money, but it's up and down. Remember, the thing is with trading, I think we always talk about is that you decide your income. It's you versus you on the markets. So if you have a cuck month and blow up, you're not bringing the salary in that month.
Yeah.
But if you have a smashing month, you're bringing in the money. It's simple as that.
Johan, just to give you an idea, I told the guys, I think it was 2 weeks ago on stream, and I said if I had to go back, I would have never left corporate. If I have the knowledge that I've got now, because you don't need all that time in front of the charts. You literally need half an hour before the market opens, and literally, because let's say this morning I was at my desk job, I saw AD was bullish, I saw this break, and as soon as that braked, I could have set an alert there and I could have moved it to the side. I could have entered, I could have set an alert here, pivot, and I could have set an alert here again, say break of structure. Trading is not this intensive thing where people think you need to sit in front of the chart 24/7. If you've got a strategy, if you've got a plan, it's very simple. You just follow it. Can you make good money? 100%. You can make good money. I think I still told you guys my biggest month was I think it was $54,000. Haven't had such a month again in all of these years. Still reaching for that. But that was my biggest month. And then also, I think myself and Keegan talked about it yesterday, where trading is like farming. There's seasons where, it was me and Neil actually, and I said, Neil, trading and farming is actually exactly the same thing. In farming, you've got a season where you're sowing, you're just basically preparing for the harvest, and when the harvest comes, that's when you make your money. Same with trading. There's going to be weeks, days, months where it's slow. You maybe catch 2 or 3 trades in a month, and then there's going to be days where you are going to smash it. You're going to take 2 trades a day. You're going to maybe have 10 trades that week. You're going to have 9 winners, maybe 1 loser, and you absolutely destroy it. And that is where you should have that foresight to say, okay, look, my income I need in a year is 500k. I just literally made R1 million in 2 months. Now you know you set technically for the year, and you take it easy. That's the thing. That's why you do need let's call it a stash of cash to the one side to basically cover you at least for a year or 2.
Yeah.
You can't come into trading living from hand to mouth.
But I think the key thing you said there was seasonal. Like that's like the key word. I always talk to people about it, that there is seasonal times in the markets, and the markets will change in those seasons. And just like a fact, like for example, now coming up Feb, we're at the start of this season. This is like my best time in the markets. It's how the markets move during this time is just perfect for my trading strategy. So there is really seasonal tendencies in the markets.
Nero, 100%. I didn't make a cent in December. The last time I made money in trading was in November. Didn't make a cent in December. I'm literally barely up on the year. I've taken, I'm going to tell you exactly how many trades I've taken this year. This entire year I've taken 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 trades. So since we started on the 8th, when did we start streaming? Since the 8th. That is literally the only trades I've taken, and I'm literally $1,300 up. So 100%. There's no, don't let any trader tell you he doesn't have a month where he's not down. Biggest load of, I know the trading influencers love to say it, I can have a red day, but never have I had a down month. That, dude.
I remember, I'm not going to say it, but like, I remember when our brother posted his red day. And it's always iconic for me that like, he'll post a red day every now and again. But till today, 100%, when he has a red day, The following day, not only will he beat the red, like make it back, he'll make it back plus double the amount as profit as well. Every single time the next day. It's always about the comeback. And I'm like, yeah, my bro. Yo.
Am I thinking about the same guy?
You know who we're thinking about.
that guy. that guy. Is that the guy?
Bro, the eyes.
Yes, I'm wrong. Sorry, Chad.
Oh,
I'm gonna go repent tonight. I need to repent tonight.
Oh.
I need to go on my knees and repent for that key. But it is that guy.
Oh.
Nah, it's next level, dude.
I think that was your best impression ever.
But have you seen the eyes?
I always see him. I was always wondering, am I the only one that notices
Yeah,
it?
it's like the one eye is a little bit crazy. Like, it is not about the setback, but the comeback. Never give up. Hard work, determination, and trading demos, selling signals will get you through this trading journey.
But did you see the new one?
Is it, bro?
Where he's sitting in the Gucci shop, and he goes, he's talking about motivation and what we did today and all this. Like, I am a Forex trader.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! But why? Here's my thing. Why doesn't he just say, guys, I just want to thank you for buying my signals, using my affiliate link, so that I can earn these commissions while trading demo, having zero skin in the game. I wonder when last did that guy actually have like a live account. I think you become so numb to trading that you don't actually know what it feels like to have money in an account.
I'm telling you now, you know what, I wouldn't be surprised if he does put like even a 5-10k, the money he's bringing in, a 5-10k, and he just aims to like hit the CPI NFP with those. If he burns it, he burns it. If he makes it, well, there's an extra 50-60k for the day.
I don't think it does.
Hey, you don't even think so for that?
I don't even think it does that, my dude. Because
Other than that, I wouldn't say he trades like at all.
Johan, we've got some big plans. We've got some merch. We busy with the website development. Hopefully in the middle of the year we're gonna have the 2Gs app as well. We've got quite a bit planned for the year. Then we've got a top secret mission as well that we can't share now as of yet, but
Like no one knows about that one.
no. That's still in the woodworks. But yeah, the 2G's brand gonna do the merch. We're gonna see. We've got a plan for the app as well. Just want to build a channel. Want to also create an ecosystem for the community. So we're busy with a lot of educational stuff as well. We don't necessarily want to do something paid. I don't know. We've got ideas as to how we can potentially monetize the brand. Because the thing is, to really expand and do more for the community, you have to at some stage have a ticket item that is priced. So we're still figuring that out. Like the live streams will always be free. The live streams wouldn't ever be paid for. I told Geeks a course. I don't really wanna do a course, a mentorship. What we're gonna do now with that Project 5130, that is a mentorship where you actually gonna be in contact with the person that you're helping. You're gonna have, say every second day, you're gonna have a call with everybody. That for me is a mentorship. A course is just a course. It's a video. That's not mentorship. Mentorship is actually the way we've structured it. There's an intake form You're basically going to give us an idea of your trading, what you're struggling with, what is your strategy. So we're literally going to analyze every single guy's trading, and it's going to be specific to what you maybe struggle with entries, and other guy struggles with psychology. So we physically going to delve into every aspect of your trading to make sure that at the end of that 30 days, you can go into the market and say, listen here, I know what I'm looking for, I know how to enter, I know when to exit, I'm comfortable with taking my trades. So, but the thing also with the mentorship, it is very intense, and therefore you cannot mentor 500 people. That is my issue. If you really, I think we had a discussion with another trader that wanted to do a mentorship, and I told him rather make the ticket price higher. Maybe make your price 25,000 Rand. But then you physically, the guy can call you 11 o'clock at night and you can chat to him. That for me is a mentorship. Very few guys offer that type of mentorship where it's that intense, hardcore. Because the easy money is with selling a signal, with marketing the lifestyle, and that is the easy thing to do. Mentorship is hard, there's work involved, and you'll see that most of these influencers don't like hard work. I've never even seen our boy Joash in front of a PC, my bro.
Never.
That oak doesn't even know what it's like sitting in front of. I think he'll die if he had to stream for 3 hours.
I honestly just want to see him do a market analysis. Like that's all I want to see.
I'm also a registered financial advisor, Chad. I'm registered to give financial advice, but not on Forex. Unfortunately not. Alright, whoever took that browser in the chat, don't be greedy, lock it in there. There was your trade setup, because weirdly enough the 80 is still bearish. This thing could... Okay, Chad, let's quickly see what we've got here. Okay, UJ all the way back in the range. GJ stepping down here. EJ back at the daily pivot. Gold also back in the range, right where we started. GU, very, very interesting. Haven't really tested the daily pivot. Euro USD, this half round number. Alright. Bowden, we are gonna send out, we're gonna choose some of the people, and it's gonna start on the 1st of Feb. He was interviewed on Trading Nut, if you want to laugh. I'm in GU for the 1 hour break. Let's check 1 hour break. Let's quickly check. Alright, good luck with that. The only thing is with that 1 hour break, if you look here, this is quite a strong level on the 1 hour, so just monitor that level if you get there. Also no bottom wick on this 1 hour candle, so I want to say you don't want to see this flip bearish. If this thing flips bearish, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I think it's going to come all the way back down to Asia lows, so just monitor that. Influencers make profit from training and not trading. Yes, 100%, Vince. Chris, hoe het jy jou RE3 gevind? RE5. Nee, ek het nie die key individual geskryf. Ek dink dis RE3. Is dit RE3 die key individual, jy know? RE5 dink ek sien net ek het net die vir die finansiële adviseur ene geskryf want ek wou geregistreer het vir 'n Cat 2. Maar ja, daai plannetjies het ook jare terug in die as geval. I was not on Google Translate what happened. Well, no, I was just talking. He was asking about the representative exam you need to write. So you've got a RE5 and a RE3. I think the RE5 is the one for a financial advisor, and then the RE3, what's the other way? Oh, let me actually check. I think I've got my RE exam on here. Let me quickly check here. KI is, wait, let me just check here. Oh yeah, RE5. Yes, RE5. Moonstone, uncompromised, independent. Dit was nie bad vir my nie, Trokkie. Ek hoor hulle sê die KI ene is nog hulle monsterkie. Alright, Chad, I think we are very close to calling it. DXY chalked, UJ chalked, GJ, I'm going to monitor a little bit later if we get a deeper pullback here. Otherwise, 188, that's what I'm going to monitor. I'm a little bit bleak, Chad. This trade, literally one candle, similar to what happened in the middle of the week. If you look at GU, when was that GU trade? Remember on Wednesday, go check Wednesday stream. We were literally waiting for this candle to break the session highs, and it closed right at it, and it's going to happen. Please don't try and change your strategy now to take trades where it doesn't close above, because a lot of times, believe me, I've gone through it. You enter there with the anticipation that it's going to break higher, and you get absolutely destroyed. So the clean setups are going to come. Again, that was perfect analysis. This thing blasted 60-70 pips. So don't stress. We are literally not even through the first month of the year. We are still going to destroy it. You're going to get funded. You're going to get paid. Stick around. If you trust us and you listen to us and you take notes and you apply yourself, there's no reason why this year could not be the best trading year for you as an individual. We're not selling dreams here. We're selling fact. The things that we do here, we've shown to work over and over again. So stop the stream hopping. Stop chasing all of these other strategies. Apply yourself to this one strategy this year. And if you are not profitable by the end of the year following what we do here, then I will say, okay, trading is not for you. So turtle never fails, so just move a bit slower sometimes. Alright, ken baie ouens wat daai ding flop en dan is dit goeie advisors. Nou, I'll pass it first time, Trokkie. Dink nie ons het al persoonlik ontmoet nie. Het net al gehoor van Johan Niemann van Iver Bosch. Hy is 'n wealth integrator by Momentum. Ek was by Mutual vir 'n rukkie PFA. So is nog 'n paar finansiële adviseurs. What interview I'm trading at. Chad, we've got two dames. Keeks, 2 Damas here. When is the other Dama coming?
Like any moment now.
All right, Chad, we're going to set up the studio in literally an hour and 20 minutes. We've got Caitlin. Come on, let's support Caitlin. First podcast, we want to make it a thing. We're going to give her a section where she's got quite a nice few guests up. So especially the ladies, come on, please let's support Caitlin. And then also come and support Keegan. I'm going to be supporting Keegan here this afternoon. I'm not leaving.
Check your Hans message.
What did your aunt say? Hey, all right. Okay, Chris Rodeman, my brother is Zulu. So Chad, we're going to see you basically for the podcast. Some eye candy there for the boys. and then 4 o'clock, myself and Keegs, we're gonna run it up. Keegs, I'm not leaving here before I'm taking a trade, so you have to give me a recovery signal. No, not this session.
I was just saying now.
No. All right, Chad. Let's ek sê geskokkie. Ek het net gesien Chris Rademan. So Chad, we will see you guys in an hour and 20 minutes. Peace and love, baby. And I'm just gonna rip one here for the Chad. Let's you already know. Oh baby, it's Friday. It's good. It's been a slow week. It's been a slow year so far, but don't get discouraged. We are here with you every single step of the way. Trust us, we trust you. Bring those good vibes, but we're gonna see you in a little bit, Chad. Oh, come on, baby. Friday. If you're here, you're alive. Let's go. Keeks, thank you, my brother.
Always good, brother. See you in New York session.
Yeah, baby. We're gonna run it up.